looking at here, the tiles in the apartment I'm in. I think I can zoom in, it should stay in focus. I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is quartz, granite, or perhaps black sand that's being baked into glass. But these are black tiles. And these black tiles seem to be energetic at this time. And I think this is why my clocks might be changing speed more than other people's clocks could be. Being at someone else's house, and I've noticed the clocks are not the same when I leave this location. So I'm just filming these tiles very close so you can see what they are. That's the sun shining in, as you can see. The clouds up there reflected in the tile. And this is the tile itself. I don't know what that is. It looks sort of black, dark black, sort of metallic. It looks like sand to me. So I'll get it off angle a bit and you might be able to see it better. Okay, so hello everyone, there's something wrong with the clocks today, and it's not what I was expecting. We should be on a discharge cycle, and because we're in alignment, first it was with Jupiter, next it's to the Pleiades, because Jupiter's coming around, it's going to close to the Pleiades, so it's pretty much bang bang bang, goes Jupiter, Pleiades, Orion, and we're going to have this going on until I think it's about the 6th or something when we hit the Orion alignment. Okay, so the clocks have been hard to synchronize. Luckily it's got it synchronized there. As you can see, okay, now we're forward again. These will take a while, probably this will jump around. It's actually jumped forward. Okay, to this. This synchronizes by itself automatically, and this one I do it manually. This is on a Linux machine, this is on a Windows virtual machine inside Linux. Okay, maybe the time series changed, but I checked this at a friend's house this morning. I was actually checking the same thing yesterday. The time discrepancy on his machine was not showing at all. So there's something unusual about where I am, and I'd be very interested to know if anyone else has been finding the same anomaly. But as you can see, the times are out by a big number. And, okay, this is too early to do the clock times, and I'm not going to be here tonight at 6 o'clock to do them. So, as you can see, we're about 17 seconds ahead on the Casio watch, and yesterday, let's have a quick look at what it was. Yesterday at 6 o'clock, the Casio was 14. Okay, so we're still gaining. You could put it down to being the clock times, my latency on my server, latency on my internet connection. But as you can see here, this one, the cube clock has actually jumped much further than the others, and I've actually got a difference between the cube and the Casio here. This is actually a 15-second discrepancy between the two, over and above the 8 seconds, 8.5 seconds I take off it anyway. So this has jumped ahead. It's going fast. The clocks are going fast. We're discharging big time, and we've got lots of earthquakes popping off, and I'll just show you that quickly. Okay, we're on the USGS website, and as you can see here, we had a 7.0 in Vanuatu last night, or about 6 hours ago, or whatever. Okay, you think that was it? Nope, that's not it. This was the 6.8. This is the Vanuatu one, the 7.0. 6.8, 7.0. 6.2. 6.2. 6.8, 7.0. See a problem? I do. Okay, so things are crazy. Let's do the latest refresh. I think this is today's. Just refresh it. Okay. Okay, so what are we looking at here? This is Comet Honda passing under the Earth. This is when the Moon and Earth were parallel to Honda's tail. This here is when the Moon and Earth were parallel to Eleanor's tail, an earthquake discharge event. This here is again the Earth and Moon parallel to Eleanor's tail, and a discharge event on the big earthquake. And of course it's been fairly flat as far as discharge until yesterday, in which case we've jumped big time. As you can see, the cube clock has just gone insane, and it's actually, I'll show you how many seconds that is fast. Let me see, where's the scale? It's about 44 seconds after adjustment. 44 seconds fast over 2 days. I think actually earlier today it was actually higher, it's actually dropping back. Okay, so I'll have better analysis of this in a couple of days. I haven't got time to do it right now. Okay, just having a quick look at the charts here. What you're looking here is back on August 20, we had a big earthquake, a set of big earthquakes and a discharge event. And of course, that's on the Jupiter alignment. We're looking at the Jupiter alignment here. And of course, this is the Jupiter alignment again, which is now with the Moon of the opposite direction of Jupiter relative to the Earth. And as you can see, even the absolute energy is even tracking the alignment at the top. I mean, this is on a 24-hour basis, but it's uncanny, isn't it? Anyway, okay, so what's coming next? We had a whole bunch of alignments, and we've got the Pleiades alignment, which I'm calling the Pleiades alignment now because I don't know what it is. And it's going to be on September 4, which is basically today, so later today, I guess there'll be more earthquakes. We've got this big discharge thing going on, which is it's quite unusual. It's happening. We seem to be into like a massive charge deficit. This is where it's starting to get towards coming into alignment with this Ellen's tail. And maybe it's not Ellen, maybe it's something else we don't even know about, but I'm going with Ellen because it's the one we know about. Okay, so, and then following that, is 2 days later, it's going to be on the Orion alignment. Okay, so it's going to be bang, bang, bang. And yeah, I guess I have to wait and see, but I'm assuming once we pass the Orion alignment, we're going to go into the massive charge cycle coming up to September 10, where we hit the Neptune. I don't know if it's going to be Neptune, it's going to be a discharge event, but when I have a chance, I'm going to have a look at that in more detail to see if Neptune really does cause discharges, but I would assume it would. And we're going to have a parallel to Ellen's tail for a long period of time, because Ellen is swinging around the Sun just as the Earth is swinging around. So they're both, because Ellen is going to perihelion, is coming around the Sun quite quickly, the tail is swinging quickly, and it's matching speed with the Moon. So the charge up cycle is going to be longer, Ellen is going to be closer. This is going to be huge. I don't want to be raising concern, but you should be concerned. Maybe it's just because my current situation is showing the clocks, exaggerated as to what other people might be reading. Anyway, I'm going to be away for a couple of days. I'll have an update which will be in more detail and make more sense, I hope. But for the moment, I just wanted to point out this anomaly with the clocks. This is really the purpose of this, and that sundog. I think the sundog's related. I know they chemtrail prior to big earthquakes. They did that on September 10, March 10 here. I didn't see it, but my friends told me that they saw it, and I guess that was a chemtrail. It's 35 degrees, it's overcast, it's very warm, it's overcast. We've got, what is it, ice crystals in the sky? I don't believe that. If we had ice crystals, we'd have them yesterday. We didn't have them yesterday. Okay, so anyway, be safe, and I'll have an update in a couple of days, and start preparing. Thank you.